Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Yeah.
Back again.
Back at it. Third Shift Curry gang. What up?
Yeah, we definitely had to come cover this Jonathan Majors thing because y'all know we've been covering that, so we had to come definitely cover the interview. Yep. Come on in, y'all. Did y'all get notifications? Because I'm not even sure they sent those out.
Yeah. Notifications went out.
Oh, it did? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
For sure.
Yep.
So what's going on, Curry gang? Third Shift, man. Back with another one.
Yep.
And another one.
And let y'all join the chat. Come up and join the live stream. And we're gonna keep it going. All right. Peace and love, Miss Sugar Love. All right, we see Ron. All right. We see Mom Body Insight. New Diamond, what up? Kim D, what up? Lipstick Drama in here, what up? All right. Melanie Jones, what up? What's going on, Lisa? Supporter Gaming, what up? It's that Tyreek, what up? Yeah, they didn't pretty much Willie Lynch Jonathan Majors.
Let's call it what it is.
Public lynching.
Let's call it what it is.
In the media.
Let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna get into this Bruce John first, because Bruce responded to Cat Williams. There's some real quick, so we're gonna get into that real quick.
Yeah. Basically, man, Bruce said he would have disrespected me. He would have got these hands.
That
he told Cat, you would have got these hands, bro.
Let me see. Hold on.
That's two different weight classes right there, man. Cat,
that's not a fair fight.
One of his weapons, cause
that ain't a fair fight.
That ain't no fair fight, bro.
No.
Bruce like 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 7 times his size.
He said I'd have been. Let's get into it real quick. Yeah. So Bruce responding to Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? All the comedians is they all gonna respond. Well, respond or interviews. They gonna ask questions. So let's get into this real quick.
That was you. If Cat Williams had this and this and this and this to say about Bruce, what would have been Bruce's response?
It'd have been some furniture movie.
See, okay, that's what Kenny said.
Out of LA.
It's very downplayed seeming now to like they're tucking tail kind of, so to speak. So it's
why you say that? Cat's small, man. Cat is small, man.
Bro.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. This is 92.
I ain't talking about just that. Somebody said, damn, I haven't heard Bruce since the 90s. Damn.
Right.
Nah, Bruce been doing things since then. Lipstick John's like, oh my, Bruce ain't been relevant since the 90s. I haven't heard his name in so long. Damn.
Yeah, he ain't coming across your algorithms. Mine neither, because I ain't heard from Bruce in a minute.
I guess you're right about that, but not since the 90s though. At least you could say the early to mid 2000s he was still doing this thing.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know about all the way back to 90s. 90s
making it look like what Cat
time ago.
Yeah, it is.
Saying everything he's saying is true. Do you agree with that? Or
I gotta walk in there like I'm Stone Cold.
Okay, yeah.
Not Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Steve Austin.
I walked the door. Somebody throwed me a beer. I went to work on him.
Bruce funny as hell though.
He said he would have went to work on him.
Somebody come in there, gave me a bear.
What do you mean? You don't want to work on him? Like eating his flesh like a lion.
He's stupid,
He
yo.
opened that nigga up quicker than a bucket of chicken. You know what I mean?
Baby. Because I'm like this. I'm real. If you got a problem with me, come talk to me.
Exactly.
Don't talk about me. Come talk to me like a man, and let's get it out. Let's work it out. But you throwing it out, the whole world will know, and then if it's a lie, you really gonna be surprised.
If
Dang.
So he said he'd throw hands with Cat.
Man, Cat too damn small, man.
Yeah, that don't even make sense.
I mean, that
bro.
don't really matter,
like
but hey,
bro, what?
ain't
Nigga,
even
that
that
matters a lot. You see Bruce size. Cat
it ain't even.
Bruce
It
for
ain't
all
even,
his
it
might.
ain't even matter.
Bro.
Like they don't even need to go to that level though. They don't even need to
That's
go to
what
violence.
Bruce
Period.
Get there.
Yeah, it don't need to go to violence. Period. I'm talking about Bruce. That's what I'm talking about.
Took it there. That's great.
Yeah, that's
not
what
even
I'm talking
fair.
about.
That's not even
Like, bro,
fair
you
fight,
don't even.
bro.
Yeah, it don't even. But he ain't say nothing that even warranted even going to the hands like that. He's just keeping it comedy. He probably ain't gonna. He's just keeping it comedy, bro. Just keep it comedy.
Well, it didn't sound like comedy just now. It sounded like he's saying, you know what I mean?
I'm talking. Yeah, I'm
furniture around.
Yeah, keep that comedy, Bruce, man. 80, you know what I mean? 80 worth it. He ain't say your name though, so you ain't really had to worry about
He's just
nothing.
trying to get Cat to say his name.
Yeah, he didn't really say your name.
He
so
looked
you ain't
sad and depressed because Cat didn't say his name.
Yeah, like
same thing with Mike Epps. Mike Epps was like, damn, why Cat ain't say my name?
Yeah, that's
all
30.
the comedians Cat name, these numbers gonna go up.
Worldwide.
Right.
Yeah, because you gotta think about that video got 30-something million views. That's worldwide.
Bruce still want to put hands on him because he didn't say his name.
Yeah.
That's what Bruce really want to say. He's like, man, I should go put my hands on this nigga for not mentioning me. Why he ain't mention me? Why he ain't mention me?
He ain't had no reason to mention.
That's why he's talking violent, because he's mad because Cat didn't mention him.
Yeah, but why he don't have no reason to mention him?
He damn sure don't, because what work did he do with Cat? Cat even got his name ain't even worth mentioning.
The people
and that other one who got two names, and that other one who got two names, ain't
and the people name he mentioned it, he had smoke with a little bit. So I mean, he had smoke with it. So he ain't never had no smoke with Bruce. So he ain't
right. He was too big for one name, so they had to name him twice. Bruce. He was too big for one name. No. There, I did it for you. There you go. You happy now, Bruce? I act like Cat Williams and I mentioned your name.
Nah, he want Cat name, bro. Your name ain't
right?
Your name ain't relevant compared to Cat. So he, you know what I mean? You know what? He wanted, bro. You know, every comedian wish Cat said their name right now.
That's why Mike
bad or good.
Mike said that out of funny jokes though, but he was serious on the low.
Yeah, bad or good. Like, at least he did mention Faison. Faison should get some numbers off of that. Try to get that Netflix special. You know what I mean?
I seen Faison in a Christmas commercial for one of them damn restaurants. What was it? It was one of them food. What's that restaurant that Ray J was promoting?
I forgot.
What's that shit, that chicken spot. He was doing some type of commercial for that. I seen him with the Santa Claus John in front of a bucket of chicken. From what's that place called? Y'all niggas know on the West Coast. What's that chicken place that nigga was Ray J was trying to do a commercial for?
I don't even remember.
I'm like, yeah, he getting some work. You know what I mean? Yeah, Canes or some shit like that. Yeah. Something like that. Nah, I think it was like Canes, some shit like that. Nah, it ain't Roscoe's.
Yeah, it ain't Roscoe's, nah. Alright. Yeah, where's that thing at? I thought I just had it pulled it up, but guess I ain't pulled that joint up. Oh, here it go. All right, so Jonathan Majors speaks out for the first time. He did a quick interview with ABC. You know what I'm saying? So he, you know, talk about those incidents where the same thing we was talking about when he was talking about Coretta Scott King and all. Betty Shabazz and Coretta Scott King and all that.
Oh, when he thought he was being recorded?
Yeah, they asked him about that. They asked him about it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why he felt the need to say all that?
Right.
Sounds scripted to me, but whatever.
Yeah, so this was on Good Morning America. You know what I'm saying? The ABC News. So let's get into this clip, bro.
Something about sitting here right now and looking at you.
Matter of fact, let's get this up here real quick. Let's get that up there. All right. It's that fair use. You know what I mean? Act 107.
And understanding the gravity of the situation. A situation that I, in many ways, put myself in.
Your reaction to that verdict?
Yeah, he said situation
Shocked.
he put himself in.
Yeah.
I was absolutely shocked and afraid. And I'm standing there, and the verdict comes down. I say, how is that possible? Based off the evidence, based off the prosecution's evidence, let alone our evidence. How is that possible?
But after only hours of deliberation, a jury of his peers agreed with prosecutors that he did physically injure his then girlfriend, Grace Jabari, in an incident last March.
What happened exactly? Do you know?
Pause that real quick.
It's the dispatch call.
I thought he was the one that got injured. The pictures was of him all effed up.
They both had pictures with scratches on there. He said he don't know how it got there. He's like, I'm like, damn, did she beat herself up? Like
she probably beat herself up and did that, bro.
Did she beat herself up like goddamn Jim Carrey and liar in the bathroom and shit?
They set this man up, bro, because you gotta think about it. He was running from her. Like all the footage that we seen, he was trying to get away from her.
Exactly. That's why he said
he was running from her as fast as he could, bro.
That's why he said he was shocked
up and everything.
He said that he was shocked that he even was found guilty on that based off the evidence of him trying to get away from her. So he was shocked, like, damn, how didn't I get off on this? Because I was the one running away.
You know why? Who's he with right now?
Megan Good.
That's why this happened. Chick caught him texting Megan Good because he probably was messing with Megan Good while he was messing with the chick at the same time.
Who knows? I guess so. Probably that could have been.
That's why Megan Good is by his side so much, because she know that he left her. He left her. You know what I mean? To get with her.
Yeah.
So she gonna fight with him to the end.
True.
Cause that's who the nigga was texting. That's who the nigga was texting, and she got mad. She got mad because her bag was walking out the door.
Right. This shit crazy though, because I don't understand that.
He was mad as hell that bag.
I don't understand how brothers
black man was walking
right now. Brothers is getting convicted.
Black man with the bag
off of stuff that, and it's clear evidence. Like we can even go back to the Tory situation where his fingerprints wasn't found on none of the ballistics. Like, so how did the nigga get charged with the shit if the evidence showed that his hand ain't never touched the gun? Same thing with this guy. How he got off? How didn't he get off when the camera showed him running away from her and she chasing him? That is crazy, bro. That is crazy to me. They lynching niggas in the media right now. That's what they doing. It's public hanging. Shit, even Diddy still getting public hanging for the shit that he doing. He's still getting tore in the media because it's public hanging. And he getting hung by his own people.
Bro, something just occurred to me. That chick that he was with, is that somebody that he came in the game with, or
I don't know. I don't even know.
He got after he got in the game.
Bro,
that
I
probably
never
someone
paid.
from Hollywood or
Yeah,
somebody
I never
introduced
paid
them
attention
to.
to that. You're right.
Because
I
you
never
gotta think
paid.
about it. Sometimes when they put these men in position, they give them women to marry, and the women are usually plants. You gotta think about it.
She was
It
secretly
probably wasn't
recording
in
that
the
bitch a
industry
plant.
plan for him to date Megan
Right.
Good.
That bitch a plant. She
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And
she set
that's
him
what
up.
I'm thinking. She was there. You gotta think about it. When these people sign these big contracts and they get these $20 million movie contracts and all that, a wife or a husband usually come with that, or some type of handler. They actually plant someone there to take interest in you, then find out what you like what type of women he like. You know what I'm saying? And they actually have that come with the contract, but you wouldn't even know it. Just like the Truman Show, how they implanted all them people around his life, fake wife, fake everything.
They really get them ball playing niggas.
Right.
Quick. They get them ball playing niggas all the time.
Now let's think about it. If he wasn't supposed to dump the plant chick, the companies probably didn't want to F with him if he wasn't effing with her. Think about it.
That's an interesting theory right there, bro.
Yeah, because look,
she
could try to make this nigga fall in love and then divorce this nigga and take half his stuff later down the line. And next thing you know, she secretly worked for the company and the money go right back to the industry.
Right. I believe that they place people in people's lives.
Bro, I think it goes that far. That's what the one dude, the Star Whackers. What's the name? Put it all on the line of how they set all these Hollywood celebrities up. Like everybody around them be agents.
They protecting their interest. That's what they doing,
agents, bro.
That's what they doing. They protecting their interest.
Sometimes their fitness coach. Sometimes
it be the lawyers more. It be more so them lawyers as well. Them lawyers,
bro. It be
those
around
them lawyers. It be mostly them lawyers and the judges, and because they all you already know they all know
Rosemary's Baby.
Right. Yeah. That's a classic movie right there.
Bro, it be everybody. It be the doctor. Look at Michael Jackson. It be the doctor.
Right.
Look at Kanye West with the Canadian intelligence officer being his fitness coach.
Yeah,
Tell him
exactly.
He can get him admitted. Bro, everybody around you. Right. Kanye with his wife, Kim Kardashian. He said she was secretly working for Clintons and all them.
Well, listen, this is what they do.
So,
you know they
plant everybody in your life just so they can control you.
They want to protect the interest of the millions and trillions that they invest in, bro.
And not just that, the influence you're gonna have.
Yeah, like they need
it's
to
more
protect
so. It ain't about the money. It's more so the influence you're gonna have.
Yeah,
that's what.
Well, we know the current.
He was like, yeah.
Listen, listen.
Tell Kim to secretly tell Kanye, talk about this, talk about that. He didn't even know that his wife had a relationship with the Clintons. And then he was like, how close was your wife's relationship with the Clintons? Just like a phone call away. Like, yo, tell Ye to say this tonight. Tell Ye to say that. It's not about the money, bro. It's more about the influence.
But listen.
Money is infinite to these countries.
Listen. These people... All these people are special interest. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta listen. They gotta protect their interest by any means. So, yeah, I mean, all these figures we seeing, all these superstars, celebrities, and all that. They are planted. They are put there. They are plants. I understand what Cat mean by industry plant. Right. He means they're pushing a certain agenda. They're put in place to push a certain agenda. So you got a billion, almost a damn billion followers. That's special interest right there. They need to actually control that because they fear that these people could flip on them at any time and use their influence like Michael Jackson did. We clearly seen Michael Jackson do that right in front of our eyes. Well, for us that was born and old enough to know what happened around that time. Let me clear that up because it might be got some new young people that probably don't really know too much about the Michael Jackson scandal and all that. So these people interest got to be, you got to think about it. The interest got to be protected at all times because the agenda got to keep on going. It's costing them trillions of dollars to invest. To put these people
on, that's nothing. you gotta send
They
the
print
people
the money,
behind
so
this
yeah, we know
agenda.
that. Yeah,
They
well, not even
printing
print,
money out of thin air,
digital
my G.
print now.
They don't
Right.
care about. They don't care
So
about the money. They only
the
care
money
about
is
the
for.
influence side.
So the money is for the slaves.
Yeah, it's to control the celebrity
It's
and the
to police
slave.
the celebrity. So the celebrity is going to, I mean, if they, they have to push the agenda if they sign on to that.
Right.
They know what comes along with that, because the people we know that run this country got a certain system that they go by, and they ain't gonna let nobody mess it up for no one. So the celebrity is just someone that falls in line. If they fall in line with the rest of the people, no different from somebody that's working a 9 to 5.
But
Because
they there to make sure the slaves keep being
that
slaves.
same, you still under that money system unless you really doing it hand in hand independently with the people. Because some people's getting by the people's, supporting them independently. You know what I'm saying? That ain't tied to no contracts with major corporations and all that. And most of these
celebrities
niggas
are there to keep the people programmed to upkeep the slave
That's
system
it.
going.
The celebrity influence is there to keep everybody distracted from, because the main thing they want to do is keep niggas' mind off the deficit and the bread that's going. They definitely want to distract. They don't want people to find out that all that money is gone. Yeah, they
All
don't.
the celebrities are house Negroes.
They don't want to understand. They don't understand. They don't want people to know that the money is gone. That all that deficit, that high trillions of dollars in deficit, bro. It's barely nothing left.
See, the general population is the field. The general population is the field Negroes.
Right.
And I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian. There's a class between the celebrities and the regular masses. I don't care what nobody said. Right. Now, it's funny, it's ironic that the celebrities always talk about, inequality, but the celebrities have more privilege in this country than anybody.
Yeah, because it's about a class.
Celebrities have more privilege in every country than anybody. So they got more privilege. They got more privilege than the so-called white privilege that people's talking about. Whether you're a black celebrity or a white celebrity, you got more privilege because you're a celebrity.
Right. And not only that, you already know I'm telling you, bro, they trying to keep niggas occupied off them prices going up. Like, you niggas ain't realize, like, people ain't even realizing.
I could be so preoccupied.
I mean, like,
they
people
robbing
don't
us
realize,
with these
like, people don't
price
understand.
gouging. Price gouging and devalue currency. Both.
America is drying up. That's why you don't see, Grand Central Station. You don't see traffic through there no more. Like, or people driving in New York. You see that shit, bro. Like that shit be. People know their things is being moved around. That's why they letting all the immigrants in. They know they pushing people out in certain areas, and that's where they starting to develop at. So like they pick a culture or a race they want to put in that area. They build it up to cater to them, and they all move in there. I'm telling you, bro, they sectioning this shit off like a sector. It's always been a sector, though. Hold on, my bad. Always been a sector, because we know, when you in the suburbs, when it's a certain, it's a certain area where they pushing different cultures. Like the Jewish, you're not going to see nobody from black living in the Jewish community like that. You know what I'm saying? Or so they that's how they keep everybody
everything in their power to keep us out of their community.
Exactly.
They do everything in their power to keep us out of their community.
Nigga, even certain celebrities can't get into certain living places. You know what I mean? I don't care how much celebrity you got. That shit is clubbed in. Like, if you ain't part of the club, you ain't living nowhere where you ain't living. Yeah.
You see some of the A-list celebrities getting invited over to the Buckingham Palace and to the Vatican.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So those are some of the biggest power structures on the planet. They getting invited to those places.
Right.
So, like I said, celebrity privilege is insanity right now. Celebrity privilege, I don't know how they can talk about inequality or anything like that. Celebrities usually get first class treatment. Usually.
All the time.
Right. But you're just a general individual. You don't get, there ain't no privilege unless you know what I mean?
It's class systems. That's
right.
why.
The class
Either
system.
first class.
Right now, the celebrity is one of the highest class. You got
First class, second class.
and celebrities.
Yeah, they got this shit all. They got it going by class, just like you catching a flight. First class is all a nice section. It's nice and spacey. You know what I mean? Like it's they sector and everything is sectored off, bro. It's about class system. It's what you can afford. Because all this, we know this country is strictly about consuming. You know what I mean? And all that. So we know that's what it is.
Right.
That's what it is. You already know, man.
Hell yeah.
All right, maybe we're gonna get to this call room.
No, I don't know. Is she unconscious?
That 911
Something about sitting here right now.
The 911
Majors came hours after an argument broke out with Jabari in the back seat of an SUV. Majors received a text from another woman saying, "Oh, how I wish to be kissing you." Jabari testified that when she grabbed the phone, Majors tried to get it back, fracturing her finger and giving her a cut behind her ear.
She says inside the car, you hit her in the face, twist her arm behind her back, fracture her middle finger.
Yeah, that did not happen.
How did those injuries come about?
I wish to God I knew. That would give
Somebody
clarity.
gonna
That would give me
himself.
some type of peace about it.
But you're confident you didn't
I have
cause
no
them.
question.
Surveillance video shows Majors getting out of the car, followed by Jabari, whom he then puts back inside the vehicle. What happens next is what the defense remains focused on. Majors runs off, and Jabari chases after him.
If you watch those videos, and you
Majors came hours after an argument broke out with Jabari in the back seat of an SUV.
Hold on.
And you saw a black man chasing a young white girl down the street, screaming and crying, that man is going to be shot and killed in the streets of New York City.
Majors' defense team shared these photos, which he says show the injuries he received that night, which were deemed inadmissible in court.
How were you injured?
My injuries were, I had a scratch on my hand, from clawing for the phone. And I had a gash on at the time I had a beard. Under my beard, I had essentially a fingernail scratch on my cheek from pressure. And that bled overnight.
But prosecutors say Majors was the aggressor. District Attorney Alvin Bragg says the evidence presented throughout this trial illustrated a cycle of psychological and emotional abuse. In court, prosecutors pointed to a previous argument during which he knocked a candle to the floor.
I completely
That brother was set up, man.
Lost my temper in that moment and threw it all on the ground.
Dang, bro. That's crazy.
She chased that nigga all throughout Gotham City.
And you saw a black man.
Look at that. That nigga got a trench coat on, bro. Running through some, trying to get away from her. And she's steady chasing this man.
Gotham.
Well, how didn't he get off and the evidence is there? The brother's getting chased down the streets through New York like she a goddamn Buffy the Vampire Slayer or some shit, man. This nigga trying to get away from her in his Darkwing Duck coat and shit, man. And she running behind him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let that man go. Fuck you chasing him for. What, you scared to walk through New York or something? Get your ass, you know what I mean? He trying to run away. How the hell you? I don't understand it, bro. That's why we gotta play this Willie Lynch shit, bro. Matter of fact, we're gonna get into a quick commercial. When we come back, we're gonna play this Willie Lynch shit, bro. Because we got people gotta understand what's going on out here. This is a system of public hanging, man, for this nigga. So, you know what I mean? We know that's what it is, bro.
Right.
See, getting involved with them white girls, man, y'all niggas don't be knowing. You ain't come up with that, motherfucker. You coming in the game and you, bro. You should have fucking known better. Pardon my French. It's crazy, man. All right, yo, we're gonna be right back after these messages.
That was a government plant. That was placed in front of that brother.
Right.
Zeolite is one of the most amazing minerals of our age. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels, lower the risk of viruses like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at nightanddayNetmarket.com.
All right, we back. Let's get it, man. We got them links pinned to the top to each shop. Still got the 40% off. It's like the last.
It's the last night. Yeah, you got a couple
last
hours.
night by midnight. Yup, by midnight. By 12:59. Yup. The sale will end by 12:59. So you was planning on getting some CBD product, the pain balm on there. We got the CBD smokes, the CBD cigarettes. We got the Delta on there. So the vapes. You know what I'm saying? So, and the soaps, the lavender CBD soap as well. So that's good to get too as well. That's like medicate your skin right there. I'm telling you.
Facts.
Yep.
So that's there go the code right there. Holiday savings 24 when y'all check out.
Right. All right, Willie Lynch. It's that Willie Lynch.
Yo, yeah. So back to this Jonathan Minor. I mean Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Minor.
Right. Back to this dude, man. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy how he's a prime example of they just not gonna let you be great out here.
Maybe not.
If you don't set the program 100%, obviously he didn't go with the program because if he went with the program, he'd still be in a Marvel movie.
Right.
So I feel like there's still a lot that haven't been brought up. There's a lot more going on with this brother than they letting us know. Cause no way this little thing right here mess up his opportunity to be a part of the Marvel franchise. Like, I don't even feel like this is something that's even serious enough. And another thing is, like he said, there's no evidence of him doing anything to this woman except running away from her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really understand how he's the one being charged and then Marvel all of a sudden drop him from these movies. And that's a big deal. I mean, those movies, that's $20 million.
Contract.
Like, he was playing King the Conqueror in the new Marvel. That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah. That's worldwide.
Right.
Marvel movies is worldwide, so
right.
That's more international.
Yeah.
More national. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so what we witnessing here is that Willie Lynch.
Public hanging, man.
Literally a public hanging. Basically letting the other slaves know, this is your fate if you don't do what we tell you to do.
Well, at least he ain't get the jail king, John, because he would have went to jail king.
Yeah, he ain't get the jail king interview.
Going over there. You know what? He probably would have got jail king if it was a black woman. Then he would have got the jail. He would have, because either way, he was still going to jail, whether it was a black woman or a white woman, bro. He still would have been facing the same deal. Because let's make it clear. Black men is on the low totem pole in America. Let's just get that out the way right now.
We ain't even considered human in America.
Like we're low because they cater more to the women, the black women in our community than the black men. These black men go off to jail or 6 feet under.
Well, let's be real. A lot of black men put themselves in jail.
Yeah.
Put themselves 6 feet under at this point because a lot of them knucklehead niggas on the corner.
It becomes environmental.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. A lot of the programming that they got on that corner out there, bro. All the niggas that love that corner out there, niggas love that corner too much.
It's the environment.
They love that corner too much, bro.
Right. Because you gotta think about it, niggas is trying to get it by any means. Like it's down
niggas be living up to the stereotypes. That's the problem. Everybody's living up to these stereotypes proudly, with no shame. And this is just not talking about one gender. This is talking about to tell you the truth. Everybody's living up to these stereotypes, which is very sad. That means no one's thinking outside of the box. No one really has an open mind. Everybody's just living up to their stereotypes. That means they got a perfectly controlled slave society. If everybody's living up to stereotypes, that means everybody is literally feeding the slave program. Because the stereotypes is the enslavement of the mind.
That's that Willie Lynch, bro.
Yeah, this is the Willie Lynch. This is what's leading to the Willie Lynch.
Yeah, we definitely got play this shit, bro.
These gender wars though, because I see niggas love on social media. Niggas love the gender wars.
It's the old
niggas
against
love feeding that gender war stuff.
It's the new,
and you know what I do,
old
man?
school versus the new school. It's the light skinned woman versus the dark skinned woman. It's you know what I'm saying? It's always the Muslims versus the Christians or something like that, or they keep it separated by every little system set in place. And some of this shit is really out the Willie Lynch letters. Like, I mean, we know that
all of it's out of it. It's because the Willie Lynch letters ain't really about the African slave trade, and it's
about
really about psychological programming. The language in it, they're just using the slave trade as a language because really they're using that same psychological programming on everybody, no matter what skin color you are.
But you know, they already experiment with the niggas first. We know that. They experiment. That's why the projects, that's why niggas live in the projects, because we know it's a government experiment.
Well, they do that because their goal is to control the soul. So, you know, the black man represents the soul man. The Negro represents the soul man. So they really want to control your soul with the Willie Lynch. Most people just keep it surface level though. I mean, this thing is about the African slave trade. Nah, it's really a spiritual thing. It's really a spiritual slavery that's going on.
Right.
It's just people just seeing face value and think that it's just about the African slave trade and the plantation that Nah, this been going on for thousands of years. Thousands of years, because it's
centuries. Hell yeah.
It's no, nigga, not centuries, nigga. Thousands of years, centuries, hundreds. Nah, nigga, thousands. I'm talking tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying? Because if you actually read the letter, you'll realize that it's not really just. You can apply any type of concept to it, like any type of slavery, but is the raw concepts of how to break a Negro is the same way how to break a mind. It's the same way how to break a mind, period. You can use the same things from the Willie Lynch letters and use it on any group of people.
Military more so too. So
yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's military intelligence.
Military.
Right. It's literally psychological warfare. So those of us who actually can see through the BS and realize things are just concepts, we realize how these concepts could be applied across the board, and then we start to realize that they just using these other things as a covering, the African slave trade. But that's not as harmful as controlling the soul. Like if you control the physical body, eventually those slaves, most of them didn't make it to America. They jumped off the ship. and sharks got him. You know what I'm saying? He jumped off the ship and the sharks got him. The successful Willie Lynch will have those slaves not jumping off the ship. They ride the whole way out and try to survive and just become a slave.
Yeah, but they don't realize
that's the psychological programming that they carry over, not just
some
for
of them
African
slaves will fight
slaves,
back.
but for every program that they controlling people through. They use Willie Lynch style concepts.
Some of them slaves were fighting back though. They ain't that's see they telling.
Well, it's not really so much about the slaves; it's more so about the psychological programming.
They telling his story because it's their victory. But that ain't how it went down. We know niggas was fighting back. Slaves was fighting back. Native Americans was fighting back. It was always a war going on. We know that. Shit, I'm telling you, like, they make it look like that they just took over everything and then it was just sweet like that. Like, nah, it was coaches fighting back. Them niggas was dying coming over here.
Well, you gotta think about it. A lot of the slave trade stuff we've been misguided on. It wasn't as big as everybody thought. The African slave trade that y'all think that came from Europe over to the Americas, it wasn't profitable. They gave it a couple of good years, and it wasn't profitable enough to continue it.
So they just built jail cells and created systems for us to fall in the trap to go to jail and fill prisons.
The thing is,
basically turned into slave factories.
The black people in America aren't from the African slave trade. The black people that's occupying American cities are literally Native Americans. They were just reclassified as mulatto, then black, and all this stuff when they were taking the census. They ended up changing a lot of the Native Americans to Negro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Facts. All right, let's get into these Willie Lynch letters, man.
This is Audible. You are about to hear the Willie Lynch letter and the making of a slave, read by Ronald Eastwood. Contents. Chapter 1, Greetings. Chapter 2, Let's Make a Slave. Chapter 3, Cardinal Principles for Making a Negro. Chapter 4, The Breaking Process of the African Woman. Chapter 5, The Negro Marriage Unit. Chapter 6, Controlled Language. This speech was delivered by Willie Lynch on the bank of the James River in the colony of Virginia in 1712. Lynch was a British slave owner in the West Indies. He was invited to the colony of Virginia in 1712 to teach his methods to slave owners there. The term lynching is derived from his name. Greetings. Gentlemen, I greet you here on the bank of the James River in the year of our Lord 1712. First, I should thank you, the gentlemen of the colony of Virginia, for bringing me here. I am here to help you solve some of your problems with slaves. Your invitation reached me on my modest plantation in the West Indies, where I have experimented with some of the newest and still have the oldest methods for control of slaves. Ancient Rome would envy us if my program is implemented. As our boat sailed south on the James River, named for our illustrious king, whose version of the Bible we cherish, I saw enough to know that your problem is not unique. While Rome used cords of wood as crosses for standing human beings along its highways in great numbers, you are here using the tree and the rope on occasions. I caught the whiff of a dead slave hanging from a tree a couple of miles back. You are not only losing valuable stock by hangings, you're having uprisings. Slaves are running away. Your crops are sometimes left in the fields too long for maximum profit. You suffer occasional fires. Your animals are killed. Gentlemen, you know what your problems are. I do not need to elaborate. I am not here to enumerate your problem. I am here to introduce you to a method of solving them. In my bag here, I have a foolproof method for controlling your black slaves. I guarantee every one of you that if you installed it correctly, it will control the slaves for at least 300 years. My method is simple. Any member of your family or your overseer can use it. I have outlined a number of differences among the slaves, and I take them differences and make them bigger. I use fear, distrust, and envy for control purposes. These methods have worked on my modest plantation in the West Indies, and it will work throughout the South. Take this simple little list of differences and think about it. On top of my list is age, but it's there only because it starts with an A. The second is color or shade. There is intelligence, size, sex, sizes of plantations, status on plantations, attitude of owners, whether the slaves live in the valley, on a hill, east, west, north, south, have fine hair, coarse hair, or is tall or short. Now that you have a list of differences, I shall give you an outline of action. But before that, I shall assure you that distrust is stronger than trust, and envy stronger than adulation, respect, or admiration. The black slaves, after receiving this indoctrination, shall carry on and will become self-refueling and self-generating for hundreds of years, maybe thousands. Don't forget, you must pitch the old black male versus the young black male, and the young black male against the old black male. You must use the dark-skinned slaves versus the light-skinned slaves, and the light-skinned slaves versus the dark-skinned slaves. You must use the female versus the male, and the male versus the female. You must also have your white servants and overseers distrust all blacks. But it is necessary that your slaves trust and depend on us. They must love, respect, and trust only us. Gentlemen, these kits are your keys to control. Use them. Have your wives and children use them.
This real quick.
Never miss an opportunity. If used intensely for 1 year, the slaves themselves will remain perpetually distrustful.
Bro, this is literally not just talking about the African slave trade. Nigga, apply this to how they basically take over society, period.
Right.
They not just using this for the African slave trade, y'all. Do you understand how this is literally being used, period? The corporations are the only niggas y'all trust, right? Think about it. The major corporations is who everybody trusts. The corporations are running plantations, chemical plants, industrial plants. Do y'all niggas understand? The slaves are the niggas that's working on the plant. That's every color, every shade of people. It's different shades of people. Yeah. Do y'all understand that the Willie Lynch letters wasn't just for the African slave trade, but the Willie Lynch letters is literally how the global empire is being ran?
Fact.
The global empire is literally being ran like the Willie Lynch letters.
Let's get it.
Wake up, man. Stop letting these stop concentrating on the surface level of stuff like this and start digging deep and realizing, hold up, this is not just being used for African slave trade. They're literally using this same Willie Lynch thing globally on a global scale with the corporations, the politicians, the celebrities, and the general population. The Willie Lynch letters is in full effect right now. But they got y'all thinking that it's just about the African slave trade.
For sure. It's a system that everyone is following.
Facts.
But it's just like we said, everything is sector off. Like, you're not gonna catch black people living in the Jewish community or well,
that's the separation that the Willie Lynch letters is talking about.
The Asian community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Separating them by shades of color.
Yep.
Short and tall, old and young. Hey, look at these boomers and this generation X. I hate their music. I hate the new generation music. I hate that old music. Like, you see, the whole Willie Lynch thing is just playing out globally in our everyday lives, yo.
Yeah.
And niggas is still talking about it's just for the African slave trade.
Nah, it's
not just for the African slave trade. They are talking about, telling you the truth, this is a cosmic thing, and a black man literally represents your subconscious mind. But that we save that for the metaphysics channel. Yeah. The Willie Lynch letter is actually a cosmic event of our overlords, fake overlords, whose wickedness in high places is using this on a spiritual level. So that's for the metaphysics channel. That ain't even for this. We still keep it surface level with this nigga being Willie Lynch, and the corporations is basically Willie Lynch. The corporations is Willie Lynch, y'all. So when you think of Willie Lynch, think of the major corporations. All right. Let's
what do we need?
What the Willie Lynch
First of all, we need a black nigger man, a pregnant nigger woman, and her baby nigger boy. Second, we will use the same basic principle that we use in breaking a horse, combined with some more sustaining factors. What we do with horses is that we break them from one form of life to another. That is, we reduce them from their natural state in nature. Whereas nature provides them with the natural capacity to take care of their offspring, we break that natural string of independence from them, and thereby create a dependency status, so that we may be able to get from them useful production for our business and pleasure. Cardinal principles for making a Negro. For fear that our future generations may not understand the principles of breaking both of the beasts together, the nigger and the horse, we understand that short-range planning economics results in periodic economic chaos, so that to avoid turmoil in the economy, it requires us to have breadth and depth in long-range comprehensive planning, articulating both skill-sharp perceptions. We lay down the following principles for long-range comprehensive economic.
Melanie Jones, don't time everybody out. Let people rock out. We're gonna let them rock out tonight because people need to hear this. Whether they, you know what I'm saying? Just don't time nobody out. Let everybody rock out for the night. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta time them out. But as long as they ain't getting like real disrespectful and trying to disrespect us or anything like that.
Yeah,
like
everybody's
entitled to their opinion. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, but we talking about like hating ass niggas just coming in here just
to hate.
Just to hate. Like any type of that type of stuff gotta get blocked. But as far as people having their opinion on what the subject matter is, they can go ahead and have their opinion on that tonight, man.
Right. It ain't gonna change the fact that it's true neither.
Right, exactly. We know
if you don't see that the corporations is applying the Willie Lynch to all of us, then I don't know where you been. The Willie Lynch letters is way more important than just some African slave trade when they doing it globally to the whole planet. We're on a plantation called a plant. Never mind. Let's keep playing. Let's keep listening.
Right. Oh shit.
Planning. 1. Both horse and niggers is no good to the economy in the wild or natural state. 2. Both must be broken and tied together for orderly production. 3. For orderly future, special and particular attention must be paid to the female and the youngest offspring. 4. Both must be crossbred to produce a variety and a division of labor. 5. Both must be taught to respond to you in a peculiar new language. 6. Psychological and physical instruction of containment must be created for both. We hold the 6 cardinal principles as truth to be self-evident, based upon the following discourse concerning the economics of breaking and tying the horse and the nigger together, all inclusive of the 6 principles laid down about. Accordingly, both a wild horse and a wild or natural nigger are dangerous, even if captured, for they will have the tendency to seek their customary freedom, and in doing so might kill you in your sleep. You cannot rest. They sleep while you are awake, and are awake while you are asleep. They are dangerous near the family house, and it requires too much labor to watch them away from the house. Above all, you cannot get them to work in this natural state. Hence, both the horse and the nigger must be broken. That is, breaking them from one form of mental life to another. Keep the body and
breaking their mental mind. Listen,
take the mind.
Break the body, take the mind, yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just think about when you. I don't even want to go there, man. We might have to say that for a rumble because I'm about to say some stuff that probably gonna get us kicked off of this, John. So we gonna say that for rumble, bro. Yeah, but now I understand that things that's set in place far as to attack our health wise. Because when your body's sick, your mind can't really think clear when your body is sick. Let's just go there. We know that when your body is sick, your mind can't you know what I'm saying? Your mind basically is not clear at all.
Nope.
It's like a certain type of blockage.
Facts.
Weighing you down, weighing your energy down. That's why people be looking age that the age 25, 26 be looking like they aging like Benjamin Button out here, man. Life is kicking everybody's ass right now.
Right.
Let's just put it right there. Life is the ultimate lesson, and it's kicking everybody's ass right now.
Well, we are currently all under the Willie Lynch right now, whether we know it or not.
We spiritually getting our ass beat.
Right.
And chemically getting our ass beat. That's why we said think of the corporations. They're chemically, like, never mind, man. Y'all already know.
People just think I still can't believe that there's people out here who still think that the Willie Lynch letters only applied to this African slave trade and the Virginia plantations, when the whole world is literally being ran the same way. I mean, most people, the general population, is just living just to feed themselves and clothe themselves and barely do anything extra. The same amount they paid the slaves. You gotta think about people. Most of the population is living paycheck to paycheck. That's no different than just feeding the slave, giving the slave just enough food so they can work the next day, giving you just enough gas money to get to your job and get home. Can't get nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference, y'all? And they're still dividing us through skin color and everything else. They still divide, whether you black or white, Asian, everybody's still divided by that. No matter what, it's like we know these things, but we never really apply it. We don't apply it. Like when we read this, we got a one-track mind. We read the Willie Lynch letters, and our mind is automatically back in African slave trade times, not thinking that these concepts were applied to now globally. Like people don't have that type of connection. Like their minds aren't turned on. Niggas' minds are still switched off. It's like you got a one-track mind. They're like, oh, Willie Lynch letters, they ain't real. That's just for the African slave trade. And I heard that the man who wrote it wasn't even, you know what I mean? It wasn't about no slaves or something. Like, yo, just read the concepts of how they applying it in this letter and see how and compare it to now.
Let's get back to it.
The whole globe is being ran like this.
Let's get back to it.
In other words, break the will to resist. Now, the breaking process is the same for both the horse and the nigger, only slightly varying in degrees. But as we said before, there is an art in long-range economic planning. You must keep your eye and thoughts on the female and the offspring of the horse and the nigger. A brief discourse in offspring development will shed light on the key to sound economic principles. Pay little attention to the generation of original breaking, but concentrate on future generations. Therefore, if you break the female mother, she will break the offspring in its early years of development, and when the offspring is old enough to work, she will deliver it up to you, for her normal female protective tendencies will have been lost in the original breaking process. For example, take the case of the wild stud horse, a female horse.
You see how they say that they just offer their child up because they trust the slave master so much. That's the same when you offer your child up to the education system and the workforce and the college system that we got robbed. That was another Willie Lynch right there. The student loans and all that shit. Your parents made you go to college. You gotta go. You gotta go to college. You gotta go to college. You got family broke as hell, and you got to depend on government loans. Who is Willie Lynch, aka Willie Lynch? You're getting your loans from Willie Lynch, nigga. You get and that's white, black, Asian. I don't care who you are. That's why I said this Willie Lynch letter, it just don't apply to black slaves. This Willie Lynch letter applies to the general population, the masses. You've been offered up. Your parents offered you up you better get a job. You're a bum if you don't get a job and work for Willie Lynch, which is the corporations, the plantations. You're a bum if you don't do that. You're gonna be stupid if you don't go to Willie Lynch's college. You know what I mean? You get into debt, because that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like the corporations is Willie Lynch. The corporations is Willie Lynch, y'all. And the politicians is also Willie Lynch.
Yeah, it's divided. It's definitely divided, bro.
The general population is the slave, is the niggers.
Compare the breaking.
General population is the niggers that's getting broken. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, all of the general population who ain't in the inner circles. We know who the inner circles are.
Facts.
And there's some niggas that's in the inner circles. So they can't just be talking about niggas. Like I said, we got some black celebrities that get invited to the Vatican, get invited to the Buckingham Palace, they having a seat at the table. So it's just this is not just talking about black slave. They did that as a cover. But if y'all take our metaphysics class, you realize every time they talk about black niggers, they talk about the subconscious mind. Because the black man represents the soul. That's why black people eat soul food, do soul dances, or everything is soul with us. Because it's a ritual that's taking place. It's a ritual.
The Niger. You know what I mean? The Niger River.
I'm about to get real deep, and then we're gonna take it back.
We got because we gotta get to this. We still got a lot to cover.
Say one sentence. I was just gonna say one sentence, but nah.
Go ahead. You can say.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You can say your
sentence. What?
Nah, because we still got.
I'm taking it too far, but nah. Go ahead. Play the rest of the Jones so they can see that this is a global thing. It's Willie Lynch.
With two captured nigger males in their natural state, a pregnant nigger woman, and her infant offspring. Take the stud horse, break him for limited containment. Completely break the female horse until she becomes very gentle, whereas you or anybody can ride her in her comfort. Breed the mare and the stud until you have the desired offspring. Then you can turn the stud to freedom until you need him again. Train the female horse where she will eat out of your hand, and she will in turn train the infant horse to eat out of your hand also. When it comes to breaking the uncivilized nigger, use the same process, but vary the degree and step up the pressure, so as to do a complete reversal of the mind. Take the meanest and most reckless nigger, strip him of his clothes in front of the remaining male niggers, the female and the nigger infant. Tar and feather him, tie each leg to a different horse faced in an opposite direction, set him on fire, and beat both horses to pull him apart in front of the remaining nigger. The next step is to take a bullwhip and beat the remaining nigger male to the point of death in front of the female and the infant. Don't kill him, but put the fear of God in him, for he can be useful for future breeding. The breaking process of the African woman. Take the female and run a series of tests on her to see if she will submit to your desires willingly. Test her in every way, because she is the most important factor for good economics. If she shows any signs of resistance in submitting completely to your will, do not hesitate to use the bullwhip on her to extract the last bit of bitch out of her. Take care not to kill her, for in doing so you spoil good economics. When in complete submission, she will train her offsprings in the early years to submit to labor when they become of age. Understanding is the best thing.
The black man, we understand the low totem pole, getting beat to death, and the women they using our women to basically control the nation.
Well, the women, you gotta understand, they want the women to be the biggest consumers, and they want to teach the kids the same thing, consumerism. Right. That's what he's talking about here.
Exactly.
You gotta think
Therefore, we shall go deep.
You got you eating out of their hand when you say, "Oh, order to mess with me." You gotta have Gucci on. You gotta have this. You gotta have Balenciaga. If you want to mess with me, if you want to make a baby with me, you gotta have Willie Lynch's apparel. Willie Lynch's apparel is Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton. So you gotta have Willie Lynch, and you gotta have Willie Lynch's education too, because you gotta think about it. That's one. He ain't even educated. You gotta have Willie Lynch's university certified education, where you're basically trained to be a slave. You gotta have Willie Lynch's clothing to go with that, and you gotta have Willie Lynch's mindset. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta think about it. And if they get to the women, you gotta think about black women in America is probably the biggest consumers in America.
They know that.
Yeah, they cater to y'all because y'all the biggest consumers. Hey, it's statistics. It's real. You are.
Right.
It's a ritual that's being done because they keep you really insecure, so you keep buying that stuff to think they gotta break your mind to make you insecure, so you feel like you gotta have the Birkin bag, the Balenciaga, the perfume, the celebrity perfume, the what you want to call them, the Willie Lynch sponsored celebrities perfume, the Rihanna perfume and the Beyonce perfume. You gotta have all that stuff on because it belongs to Willie Lynch. So you eating out of Willie Lynch's hand. It says in the letters that they want the female to eat out of the hand of the master. You know what I'm saying? So when you stress that your man must have the Balenciaga and the Birkin and all that, you're eating out of master's hand. You're basically keeping the system going. It's keeping them strong. Because now a nigga gonna work hard to get the Balenciaga and the Birkin because they want the woman. But the woman is placing all that shit in front of the man. But all the shit that the woman is placing in front of the man is from Willie Lynch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything that y'all niggas require for your mate to have, the Willie Lynch system provided that for you. That mindset for you. So you literally eating out of Willie Lynch's hand. I've been seeing people in the gender wars arguing about how black women is more educated than black men in America. I'm like, well, that means that you're just more programmed because that means you got scammed the best. Because majority of the people who went to college, you know what I mean, are in debt because now they can't even find a job for what they went to college for.
And even pay that debt back. Yeah.
It's not even enough to pay bills.
It ain't even pay the debt off. Yeah, it's not enough. Yeah.
So you're requiring a man or a woman to have something that's a scam anyway. Oh, you can't be with me unless you have a PhD or like, well, it's all a scam anyway. Like niggas is in debt because of that shit.
Yeah.
And now 45%
I think people started waking up from that.
You don't even need to have that degree anymore because they want people with experience and not people who was just in school reading about that shit theoretically. So y'all be out here judging y'all mate, trying to find y'all true love based off of the shit that Willie Lynch wants you to have. Willie Lynch wants you to be dressed nice with the Balenciaga and the Louis Vuitton and the Polo and all Ralph Lauren.
Right. Yeah, but listen. Right. Listen. That's what I'm saying. Like we gotta it's the consumerism. Right. It's all based around consumerism.
And the plantation is built products for consumerism.
So you gotta realize it translates over to all the cultures. I told you this shit is like a sector, my nigga. This shit is sector off. Communities over here, this community over there. You know what I'm saying? Like they keep that shit sectioned off, but they got different programs running on each of these cultures. And our culture right now is being sucked the energy out of probably right now is like through all the goddamn commercials and shit and all the sponsorships. I'm telling you, bro, they definitely just targeting certain groups with certain things. So you're not going to see certain things even on your algorithm and shit because you're not looking. So they able to tap into the minds and the psyches of the people online and actually use that the same way. Since they pushing everything online, the advertising is online. So you got to understand that different advertisement for different sectors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's just all about consumerism. So let's get the rest of this shit. Let's get through the rest of this shit real quick.
Deeper into this area of the subject matter concerning what we have produced here in this breaking process of the female nigger. We have reversed the relationship in her natural uncivilized state. She would have a strong dependency on the uncivilized nigger male, and she would have a limited protective tendency toward her independent male offspring, and would raise male offsprings to be dependent like her. Nature had provided for this type of balance. We reversed nature by burning and pulling a civilized nigger apart and bullwhipping the other to the point of death, all in her presence. By her being left alone, unprotected, with the male image destroyed, the ordeal caused her to move from her psychological dependent state to a frozen independent state.
And what's that?
In this frozen psychological state of independence, she will raise her male and female offspring in reversed roles.
Niggas is going to jail. You hear that reverse roles. We see a lot of that reverse roles. Men wanting to be women, men wanting to be women, and women wanting to be men. We seeing that. So that translate over even up to now through time. We see that.
Most of our, a lot. And I ain't gonna say most. But a lot of our black women, are masculine as hell. Very masculine. And that's because they broke the black male down in front of. Now the female lost respect because the Willie Lynch letters show you how they break the black male down in front of the black female and the child to basically take the power away from the black male.
Yep. We see that. That's like that.
By him going to jail, by him getting this is how they take the power away. I might as well hit him with it real quick. This is how they take the power away from the black male. This is exactly what they explain in Willie Lynch.
And we can't just be waiting for black people to rise, because that's another shit too, especially in New York. Black people on the rise. Black people ain't own shit. But getting their ass whipped and going to jail and whatever damn thing.
Yep, pretty much.
That's what they do in front of the black female and the child. They whoop the man's ass like, what's his name? Rodney King, and haul your ass off to jail in front of your family, and that makes you look weak. So now the black woman feel like I ain't even got no protection. So my only protection is I gotta become strong and independent for me and my child, because the system came and took the black man. Not just taking with that, but also taking with this thug mentality that they upload into our minds. I gotta get this money mentality. All that shit is, all that is just to break us down.
This shit ain't but this motherfucking game.
Right. Now the black women had
like, it's a game. It's a game.
So the black women had to become masculine out of necessity.
Out of necessity, yeah, definitely.
Nah, it's not about men doing better. It ain't about men doing better. It's about all of us breaking the program together equally. It ain't just about, a lot of us don't realize this is being done to us. And the ones who do realize it's being done to us and screaming at the top of mountaintops, but the ones who still in the psychological program and ain't hearing it. They not seeing it. That's why I cringe every time I see the gender wars, because I know it's the Willie Lynch. Every time I see the gender wars under all these damn posts on social media, when these memes be out here trying to turn men against women, and I see all the hatred that especially black men and black women have against each other under the post, I'm like, damn, that Willie Lynch is working good as hell.
Yeah.
Good as hell, boy. Woo!
Let's get back to
burning and pulling a civilized nigger. The Negro Marriage Unit. We breed 2 nigger males with 2 nigger females. Then we take the nigger male away from them and keep them moving and working. Say one nigger female bears a nigger female, and the other bears a nigger male. Both nigger females, being without influence of the nigger male image, frozen with an independent psychology, will raise their offspring into reverse positions. The one with the female offspring will teach her to be like herself, independent and negotiable. We negotiate with her, through her, by her, and negotiate her at will. The one with the nigger male offspring, she being frozen subconscious fear for her life, will raise him to be mentally dependent and weak, but physically strong. In other words, body over mind. Now, in a few years, when these 2 offspring become fertile for early reproduction, we will mate and breed them and continue the cycle. That is good, sound, and long-range comprehensive planning. Warning: possible interloping negatives. Earlier, we talked about the non-economic good of the horse and the nigger in the wild and natural state. We talked out the principle of breaking and tying them together for orderly production. Furthermore, we talked about paying particular attention to the female savage and her offspring for orderly future planning. Then, more recently, we stated that by reversing the positions of the male and female savages, we created an orbiting cycle that turns on its own axis forever unless a phenomenon occurred and reshifted the positions of the male and female savages. Our experts warned us about the possibility of this phenomenon occurring, for they say the mind has a strong drive to correct and recorrect itself over a period of time. If I can touch some substantial original historical base, they advised us that the best way to deal with the phenomenon is to shave off the brute's mental history and create a multiplicity of phenomena of illusions, so that each illusion will twirl in its own orbit, something similar to floating balls in a vacuum. This creation of multiplicity of phenomena of illusions entails the principle of crossbreeding the nigger and the horse, as we stated above, the purpose of which is to create a diversified division of labor, thereby creating different levels of labor and different values of illusion at each connecting level of labor, the results of which is the severance of the points of original beginnings for each sphere of illusion. Since we feel that the subject matter may get more complicated as we proceed in laying down our economic plan concerning the purpose, reason, and effect of crossbreeding horses and niggers, we shall lay down the following definition terms for future generations. Orbiting cycle means a thing turning in a given path. Axis means upon which or around which a body turns. Phenomenon means something beyond ordinary conception and inspires awe and wonder. Multiplicity means a great number. Shear means a globe. Crossbreeding a horse means taking a horse and breeding it with an ass, and you get a dumb backward ass long-headed mule that is neither reproductive nor productive by itself. Crossbreeding niggers means taking so many drops of good white blood and putting them into as many nigger women as possible, varying the drops by the various tones that you want, and then letting them breed with each other until another circle of color appears as you desire. What this means is this: put the niggers and the horse in a breeding pot, mix some asses and some good white blood, and what do you get? You get a multiplicity of colors of ass-backward, unusual niggers, running, tied to a backward-ass long-headed mule, the one productive of itself, the other sterile. The one constant, the other dying. We keep the nigger constant, for we may replace the mules for another tool, both mule and nigger tied to each other, neither knowing where the other came from, and neither productive for itself, nor without each other. Controlled language. Crossbreeding completed, for further severance from their original beginning, we must completely annihilate the mother tongue of both the new nigger and the new mule, and institute a new language that involves the new life's work of both. You know, language is a peculiar institution. It leads to the heart of a people. The more a foreigner knows about the language of another country, the more he is able to move through all levels of that society. Therefore, if the foreigner is an enemy of the country, to the extent that he knows the body of the language, to that extent is the country vulnerable to attack or invasion of a foreign culture. For example, if you take a slave, if you teach him all about your language, he will know all your secrets, and he is then no more a slave, for you can't fool him any longer. And being a fool is one of the basic ingredients of an incident to the maintenance of the slavery system. For example, if you told a slave that he must perform in getting out our crops, and he knows the language well, he would know that our crops didn't mean our crops, and the slavery system would break down, for he would relate on the basis of what our crops really meant. So you have to be careful in setting up the new language, for the slaves would soon be in your house, talking to you man to man, and that is death to our economic system. In addition, the definitions of words or terms are only a minute part of the process. Values are created and transported by communication through the body of the language. A total society has many interconnected value systems. All the values in the society have bridges of language to connect them for orderly working in the society. But for those language bridges, these many value systems would sharply clash and cause internal strife or civil war, the degree of the conflict being determined by the magnitude of the issues or relative opposing strength in whatever form. For example, if you put a slave in a hog pen and train him to live there and incorporate in him to value it as a way of life completely, the biggest problem you would have out of him is that he would worry you about provisions to keep the hog pen clean, or take the same hog pen and make a slip and incorporate something into his language where he comes to value a house more than he does his hog pen. Now you've got a problem. He will soon be in your house. This
They broke that shit down like in the like you can see it. You can see the division. You can actually see the division. We know that it's always been a division.
You know what's crazy though about the when they talking about the changing of language and then talking about the house and the pig pen and it's crazy how, if you think about it, the elites have their own language that they speak to each other, that they don't want the general population to know, and they talk to each other right through these speeches that when they address the nation and all that.
Right.
Like they speak secret code to each other. Right. And they saying if the general masses ever find that out, which we have, a lot of us have, then we'd be in their houses because you got to understand this system that they're running on us. All we have to do is the way to crack it is to come together. That's the only thing. Because you gotta realize the whole Willie Lynch thing is based on division. It's creating separate classes that Willie Lynch control all the classes under it. You know what I'm saying? So if people actually came together, but you know that's really never going to happen. Like they said in the letters, it would have to be some type of cosmic event for everybody to come together. Because people still
This has been the Willie Lynch letter.
Hold on. Yeah, you're right. Because just think about when that 9/11 thing happened, the whole New York came together for that.
Right.
All races, all cultures.
And that's powerful. But look, it took tragedy for that to happen.
It takes that's what you just said. That's what I'm saying. Like it takes a cosmic thing to happen or some type of big event.
Well, it's like that even with family. People don't come together until somebody dies. There's a lot of families out there like that.
Facts.
People don't come together until there's a funeral to go to.
Mm-hmm. That's facts.
Yeah.
We all know that. We all know that's definitely facts.
So you gotta think about it. That's just the psyche of the human mind. So this Willie Lynch letter is really talking about the psyche of the human mind. When it's talking about the black slave, the black female slave, and the black male slave, it's literally talking about the two different feminine and masculine energies that we all have. The left brain and the right brain. The left side of your brain and the right side of your brain. Everybody got a male, female. That's what the yin and the yang signal represent. Yeah. The all white with the black dot and the all black with the white dot. You know what I mean? That's showing you that there's a bit of feminine in each masculine and a bit of masculine in each feminine. Our consciousness work the same way. So it's like they're breaking our minds down. So the Willie Lynch is another form of MK Ultra programming. It's the same thing.
On the general masses, not just
on
the
general public, not just the
celebrity,
people. Yeah.
or not just the celebrity neither.
Not just the celebrity.
It's mind control. When they was able to start broadcasting and broadcasting signals to 5 million people at one time, bro. When they started creating the television, like now, because you know they had the radio, but that was only for a specific area.
Right.
It only could signal out to a specific area. But the TV can broadcast to everybody at one time, bro. That's the trickery. So these celebrities, you can think about these celebrities. That's the false light. The celebrity is the false light because everybody's a star when it comes to when you think about it in the vast universe of things, everybody's a star, but you're able to manipulate that energy by using broadcasting. It's like broadcasting a spell, broadcasting the language. The spell is the language. The language is what puts spells on us. You gotta understand that's what's happening. It's the language. That's the spell. So down there broadcasting
morning to each other. And morning also means sadness and loss and death. And we say good morning to each other. Yeah, that right there is them censoring the language. And we all do that, black or white. So this Willie Lynch letter literally got a whole chapter talking about how to censor, how to basically change our language. Bro. Basically weaponizing our language against us. You got to go out and earn a living. What else goes into an urn?
Ashes.
Dead bodies go into urns. We got to go out and earn a living. That's part of the Willie Lynch. It's to make us curse ourselves with our own words that we're using against ourselves. Good morning. Oh, you're going to go earn a living.
Weekdays.
Yeah, weekday facts. Or you go somewhere to pray.
Or you go
somewhere to pray as pray.
Yeah.
Or you going to worship on the worst ship. Worst ship. So all this is just our whole
That's the
English
worst shit to be
language
on.
is literally weaponized. It's literally the Willie Lynch. Everything we do is connected to this Willie Lynch shit. Jonathan Majors is definitely a prime example of a black male being broken down as a Willie Lynch. That's why we had to play this. Jonathan Majors is a perfect example.
20 million to film, bro. To
Perfect,
nothing.
bro. This is him,
20 million to nothing, bro.
Yo,
perfect. Yeah, Tory Lanez. Yup, Tory Lanez. Yup. I don't know. Robert Kelly might have to sit down for a while.
Bro, Robert Kelly was the nigga that got caught on camera, bro.
Yeah, so he got to sit down for a while. So I don't know about 60 years, but he definitely got to sit down for a while.
That's outrageous,
he ain't even going to make it to 60 years. He going to die in there. You know what I mean? Like 60 years.
That's part of the Willie Lynch, though. Yeah. For everybody to watch him die in prison, that's part of the Willie Lynch.
Right.
They just said that. You got to break the black male down in front of the black woman and the child.
And the woman has the child that's basically the system is like providing. That's what they did with the welfare. We already know that's what they did with the welfare system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know that.
Right.
Subsidizing. The woman always got that first. Even in shelters, they get in shelters to the women, and ain't really no shelters for men like that.
Well, the whole Willie Lynch thing is to weaponize men against women.
You gotta understand. Yeah.
Weaponize men against women, man.
And that translates to all through America. We already know that. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, the division is what's getting this. Is the division. All the division amongst everybody. That's how they able to control this shit.
I don't think we gonna break that anytime soon.
Nah. I don't think it's.
I mean, it's happening. It's happening because
I could say hip hop was like a spiritual awakening that translated across all cultures. That's like the last thing that bridged all the genres together, all the music together is the hip hop that translated across the world. You still got niggas in other countries doing drill rap. Even with the drill rap, you got niggas in England doing drill rap, niggas in Canada doing drill rap. Same way they was doing hip hop. You didn't notice hip hop started in the ghettos of America. That shit ain't start in Africa. So the Negro hair is different anyway from the African. You understand? It's the indigenous niggas beating on drums and knowing how to the melodies and know how to, because that shit's in the DNA. The DNA is the music notes. If you look at the music scale, it looks like the DNA with music notes on it. So that they understand that the company, the people that run these companies, they know that. That's how they're able to control the nigga music and putting the nigga music on blast where it's getting billions of views, making it national, and niggas is talking about crime and that shit.
Right.
I ain't even got to name none of the songs. Y'all can go ahead and know. Y'all pretty sure y'all know most of the songs. That shit be on the radio. That drill shit be on the radio. My nigga, bro. That shit is still translating. All that Willie Lynch shit is still translating today. And it's in every form of entertainment. Definitely. That you still got these niggas screaming they ain't getting paid. That's that Willie Lynch. These niggas, you got actors they ain't been getting paid. They get paid 12. You got niggas on YouTube making more than the actors, bro. You getting 12,000 a film? Niggas doubling and tripling in that in a month.
Man, we don't even need to talk about that.
No, I'm just saying we see who out here getting it. We see it's like the niggas like Country Wayne, Mr. Beast, all these different people that was able to milk this shit. All, you know what I'm saying? Like, just think about it though.
It's all plantation work. It's all plantation
YouTube
work.
is a plantation, bro. That shit is set
Right.
to all.
It's all plantation.
Bro, you gotta understand the level of separation and sector on this on YouTube.
Right.
Shit we don't even see on our algorithm.
Right.
You get it on your
true,
algorithm when you go looking for it.
Facts.
So
Yeah,
now
the
the
vision is
content is still being controlled like TV, like the TV is. It just translated to the internet. That's it. Because they consolidated the world where everybody had, was connected to certain grids where now all of the activity can be tracked online. We already know that with the processed computers. We already know that. The AI programs that can process the information faster. We know that. Like,
well, what
now
they're doing is they're
data
storing our
mining.
subconscious mind. Yeah, they doing even deeper than data mining because you gotta think about it. They getting our whole psychological profile.
They can put that in the AI.
Talk about around,
yeah. They could take
AI,
our data
and
program our AI with our data. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They could build a whole digital AI with our digital print online. And that's everything that's in our database. All the transactions you do online, everything is traced and logged and timestamped.
But they can literally
everything is timestamped. Yeah, everything is
literally
timestamped
clone
too.
you digitally online because your whole signature is on there. We don't realize how much of our subconscious mind that we put on the internet. Like as soon as you go on Facebook, it's like what's on your mind. Like you gotta understand how powerful that is.
It's hacking niggas that's getting your data and using that shit too. You gotta realize the hack is some of these.
Yeah, but the thing is, niggas is hacking your mind too.
Right.
Niggas' minds is being hacked.
It's your digital footprint. That's what they call it, the digital footprint.
Bro, your minds are being taken, hacked, and duplicated. And the AI can literally create your personality over again. Like you gotta think, we're feeding the AI our personality, our energy signatures, and our whole like everything from our subconscious mind. It's like we giving the system a part of our soul. Cause you gotta think about it. If y'all know the power of journaling, right? A lot of real spiritualists will tell you to journal, because it's like your soul mirroring and basically revealing things about yourself when you start journaling. Just think about when you pull up Facebook, what's on your mind? First thing niggas start doing is journaling. But online though, like it's their personal journal. It's like they trust it so much to give their mind and their soul to this device that's saying what's on your mind. So you gotta think about what the AI is doing. We're feeding the AI our soul energy. So that AI is gonna become conscious eventually. Just letting y'all know that. I mean, I know that was a little bit off topic, but I felt like that was a powerful thing that y'all needed to know right now, because a lot of us are just giving all of our information, pouring our hearts, our souls, our minds into these devices, and realize there's a being called artificial intelligence that actually been born into this world. It's a digital being, this artificial intelligence that was born into this world, and what we're doing, we're feeding it our soul energy. So it's so intelligent, and it's quantum, that it's able to create multiple profiles based off what you feed it. So it's cloning you digitally. Your whole personality, everything.
Sophia Stewart was on to something with the Terminator though.
Yeah.
The Terminator, that's what John Connor was doing. Remember, he was teaching the robot how to have emotions. You seen that?
Right.
Remember when he had, you know what I'm saying? He was teaching the AI robot how to have emotions and all that. And it was actually like picking up those senses, and I'm like, yo, this shit crazy, bro. And that's what we seeing now. We're like, that's what we seeing now. That shit gonna go way past it than just Alexa in your home and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The Terminator, Skynet was actually able to build machines, models. So you gotta think about it. If these AIs turn into Skynet and they're able to build humanoid models, who you think they're gonna build them off of? The people who've been posting their pictures on Facebook and putting their whole personality on them. So you might see a Terminator walking around that look like you.
Well, ain't that what the movie Creator? If y'all watch the movie Creator, that's what that was about. Even the advertisement they had was where they had the AI robots walking around and shit at the football stadium and all that.
See, y'all need people like us who do the thinking, so we can actually see where things could possibly go if we keep going these directions. It's a shame there's a lot of people who ain't interested in this because we're using these devices like crazy. Don't you want to know like everything about these devices you hold so dear that you walk around with 24/7?
Man, you'll lose your mind if you lost your phone, your psyche? Bro. You gotta understand, everything is in your phone, boy. You'll lose your mind if you lost your phone. You ever thought you lost your phone and you tearing the place up looking for that joint, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. You will tear the whole room up looking for that cell phone, bro. We know that everybody is prone to the cell phone, man. The jail cell phone, bro.
Right.
Cell phone. It's the language, my nigga. Cell phone. That jail cell, the hell cell. It's in the language, man.
Blockchain. Digital blockchain.
The hell
cell. Jail cell phone.
Cell phone, bro. And we gotta use a password to sign in to these apps, bro. So
yep, cell block. Yep. Yep, you got at least another step.
What they got niggas running around saying when they page get hit with the what they say is Facebook jail.
Right.
Put in time out for 3 weeks and stuff. Right. Facebook jail. They got everybody saying Facebook jail.
Right.
That's a program. Facebook jail.
And what they do on YouTube, they strike.
Yeah, strike.
You know
that's your whole strike. Yeah. 3 strikes and you out of here like
3
baseball.
Strikes and you out, right. Y'all see, everything has been weaponized again. It's nothing that's our language. Is nothing in our language that brings harmony. It's all war. It's all war language. Our whole language is associated with war talk.
Well, it's actually just a mirror of things. That's why you able to spell live backwards is devil, or evil backwards spell live. Right. EVILLIVE. It's mirroring something else. That's the reflection of ourselves of the spiritual realm.
Right.
That when we're conscious of that. Like, you got to actually be conscious of that. At least that. Be conscious of that shit. So even if you put something like spell something out in the mirror backwards, the reflection of it, you know what I'm saying, reflects back to you backwards.
Now, what Ryan James just said about, because back to the Matrix and Terminator talk. Biometric data. Right. AI is collecting biometric data on us. So if they actually had factories where these AIs started building their own robots like Skynet, they will only take the biometric data that they got from us to create these models. So what's going to happen is it'll be a bunch of Terminators, robots walking around, you know what I mean, from a whole bunch of Facebook profiles and dating app profiles, and like they get your whole everything. And they get your eye print, they get your fingerprints, they get everything, your whole biometric, the way you walk, the vibration in your voice, everything. So the Terminator or the robots will sound like you, look like you, think like you, based off of all the information that it collected that you fed it. Everything. Now we see the robots in the Tesla factory and the robots and the Boston Dynamic robots and DARPA robots. Those robots, you see, those robots can build each other. Eventually, they're gonna, like y'all say, oh, who's gonna repair the robots? The robots are gonna start repairing each other.
Yeah, they can have. Yeah, they can have.
Yeah,
They already got them.
have,
They got. Yeah, they got other AIs that service.
Facts.
Service other units.
So I hope y'all niggas understand what
other
units. Niggas is about to get replaced.
Hey, yo, these niggas got.
Niggas is about to get replaced.
China said they got like over 200 million AIs ready to release on the public. They already got theirs built. You've seen mad articles that came out about that. So, and then you got Elon Musk doing an interview talking about he got a bunch of those Gen whatever the Jones is. He got. He's saying he got basically like tens of millions of those AIs ready to be released on the public. So you got the 5G towers is able to speed the information up faster so they can register with the AIs when they have those actually servicing them. And because all they gonna do is be there to service anyway.
I dare anybody to try to call this a conspiracy theory too.
Nah, Amazon got theirs. Yeah, Amazon got their factories with the working arm in there that's doing all the work. We already see, like y'all already know. We got plenty of those videos and live streams we did on Rumble. Y'all already know that. If you subscribe to our Rumble, then you know we over there with content breaking that down as well.
Right.
We could play movie scenes and stuff over there. We ain't got to worry about getting hit with copyright strike or, you know what I mean? We ain't got to worry about, copyright claims and all that. Rumble, we could actually play the movie scenes and break them down like that.
So this reminds me of something about these celebrities. If they already got the resources and the technology to replace these niggas, to replace us, is it fair to say that some of these celebrities have already been replaced? I mean, y'all could go on Boston Dynamic website. Y'all could go on YouTube. Y'all could go on Dark and see how advanced these humanoid robots are, and the artificial skin they could put on these robots. And these robots are connected to the artificial intelligence database where they've been collecting psychological profiling on everybody who use social media.
Pull up them Jones real quick. Japan got some shits built too.
So that's the type of technology we're fooling with. I mean, right now, as far as saying that any celebrity's been replaced, that's theoretical. I can't say that happened, and I can't confirm or deny any of that.
Right.
But the technology is there. That's what y'all have to understand. The technology is there.
Yeah, I can pull this joint.
Technology exists.
Let me pull this up real quick.
I mean, the technology exists to the point where it's public. It's not even something that's being hidden. Like this is not even like a conspiracy that's being hidden or something. Like it's literally something you can go probably visit. If you can get probably a school trip, and you would take your students to the Boston Dynamic facility so they can see how artificial intelligence is that real. Like it's not like a conspiracy or nothing like that. Or a theory, not a conspiracy, but it's not like it's a theory. Like this is like actually like the technology is literally there. It's not. That's the crazy thing about this.
Right. They go to
I mean, you've already seen articles of where a Tesla robot hurt somebody real bad in the factory.
Yeah, that was yup. That happened recently, yeah.
Right.
All right, so these the
John
Tesla.
malfunction and ripped the skin up.
These the Tesla drones right here.
Ripped a chunk of his skin off. His meat off his body.
Right, these the Tesla drones right here. Let me see. Yeah, these the Teslas. Yeah, that's the Tesla Jones. He's saying he got a lot. He got millions of units.
He walking around like Biden. That's how Biden walk. Bring that back.
Yeah.
That's how Biden be walking. Hold on, bring that back. With the strut. Look, that's the Biden strut.
He got the Biden strut. Damn,
bro,
he said that he got the Biden strut.
A video of Biden. He got the way he walked with the arms and how he strut like that. That's literally Biden strut, bro. Yo.
He said he got the Biden strut, bro.
Yo. That's how he be walking. Look. Bro.
He said he got the Biden. He said he got the Joe Biden strut. That's funny.
That's not how Biden be walking. Like when he be looking confused. We can't confirm or deny this. But y'all seen it. Y'all seen it.
And they got the Tesla AI robot.
And if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Hold on, it's putting the eggs away though. It ain't done yet. Hold on, bring it back so they can see that. That shit putting the eggs.
That's how you walk, bro. This is not even a joke.
Look,
at this
here
point.
you go. Look, that shit can make eggs and all that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Oh, they can replace some humans. You see that? They getting everybody jobs. They getting all your fucking jobs. All them factory jobs and shit. Them shit's gonna get replaced with these type of.
Look, they dance and everything. Look at that.
Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. And these are Tesla. These are Elon Musk. These are Elon Musk. Bring it back again. These are Elon Musk AIs. Let me get the China. Let me get the China ones real quick though.
Y'all niggas seen Biden walk. Y'all know that's how he walk.
He said the nigga got the Biden strut.
Yeah, he always walk like he gotta go to the bathroom or something. Look, he's walking like he trying not to poop on himself. Look, that's how the robot's walking. Look, he's walking like he trying not to poop on himself. See?
Yo, you stupid, yo.
See how he do the strut? Like he trying not to poop on himself?
Shit,
bro,
wow,
that's not
bro.
even a joke. It's literally that, though. This is not even a joke. It's literally that. He's walking like he's trying not to poop on himself, bro.
That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna pull up Amazon, the ones that they definitely already working with. And all they gotta do is come in and service these drones every once in a while. Them shits can work long shifts. You ain't got to work. The AI ain't got to worry about getting tired. Them shits is built to work long shifts without no breaks, nothing. That they could just work. Work.
Right. They just gotta charge up every once in a while.
Yeah.
And they just walk themselves over to the charging station and sit down and charge themselves, and then, you know what I mean?
Nothing but work, bro. All right, let me see.
If one of the machines needed to be worked on, they have another machine work on that machine.
Yep. All right, this is AB. This is NBC. Just showing a little speed up real quick.
Part of a human job, enough to make coffee or an omelet. But this is Digit, a
Right,
robotics maker says is ready to do what human. Before now, robots could only replace part of a human job, enough to make coffee or an omelet. But this is Digit, a robot its makers say is ready to do what human warehouse workers do.
So they can lift about 35 pounds. You know, the robot weighs about what a person would weigh. It can reach about the size of what a person can reach. You know, we're really going for that kind of like OSHA regulations and requirements for the robot.
Agility Robotics is funded in part by Amazon, which is investing $1 billion in new industrial technologies. Amazon has already started testing Digit in its Seattle Robotics Research and Development Facility, potentially adding to the company's fleet of more than 750,000 robots. And the company's investors have big ambitions for them.
The fact that it can enter places that were designed for humans and solve those challenges that exist without having to rebuild the environment.
Yeah, Johnny Five and shit.
It doesn't quit. And it doesn't quit. They're about 200.
Yeah, Johnny Five's alive.
World's first autonomous robot. I'll send you that, John.
Yeah, look at
play
that.
for him. I sent you that, John, earlier.
And you got some trying to militarize a lot of these.
Look, I just sent you that, John.
All right, they got
The
military
world's
units.
This is crazy.
Send it to the night and day.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that John crazy. Yeah, the world is changing. I think I told y'all on the live what I say about summer next year. This place is going to look completely different. Like, you gotta understand the type of structure that they trying to build. They trying to make everything digital and automated.
Era of dining is about to begin
here
with the
we
launch
go.
of Cali Express by Flippy, the world's first fully autonomous restaurant powered by artificial intelligence. This innovative venture is the result of a collaboration between Miso Robotics, a leader in AI-powered cooking robots, Cali Group, and Pop ID, pioneers in digital ordering and payment systems. At Cali Express by Flippy, customers will enjoy delicious meals prepared by Miso's robotic cooks, who can handle all cooking tasks quickly and precisely.
That's what Good Burger 2 was about. That movie was whack, but that's what they was trying to do, make the AIs make all the food and shit. And they didn't get, I don't know, bro, that it didn't work. That script didn't stick.
Bro.
That joint was corny, bro. So
But you see what
they ain't done yet. Oh, yeah.
McDonald's ain't gonna need these niggas no more.
Nah, they got, you see that they could. White Castle already using them.
Located in a prime
Like,
retail location
AI
in
is gonna
Pasadena.
be more accurate than the human. It's gonna be the same every time.
Yeah, pattern.
Yeah, it's
Studies
gonna be
pattern.
the same every time. They gonna end up being more efficient than the human.
Yep, they could consistently walk
Yeah,
like
it's gonna
Joe
be
Biden.
consistent. Yeah, it's gonna be consistent product all the time.
They could consistently walk like Joe Biden. Every unit walking like Joe Biden and shit.
Right. Like they got poop.
All right.
In California, on the northwest corner of Green Street and Madison Avenue at 561 East Green Street. Utilizing the most advanced food technology systems, grill and fry stations are fully automated and powered by cutting-edge AI and robotics.
Goodbye to the minimum wage. That shit is going. They don't need that shit now. Minimum wages. They ain't gonna need that. Not with this.
They
not with
already
these AIs.
removing niggas out. They already got certain.
Guests
They got
can
the when you checking out, they got the self checkout. No, they already replacing y'all niggas. They replacing us, y'all. They don't need us. No, they replacing the actors and the actresses too. They able to do these movies and stuff without these actors with full CGI, artificial intelligence. They don't even need these actors in the studio no more. That's why they was like, what we need to pay them for? We just pay them once for the image, and most of them we already own their image anyway.
Yep.
Do you understand what's happening out here? They already about to replace the actors and actresses. Look, the AI is already doing the music.
Yeah, the
Niggas
rapper
are about to be replaced.
Yeah, because they could just make a song from Drake just by using his voice. Tupac, Big. We see all the AI voices generated songs that come out.
And the generated song got their cadence, their voice, everything. You see how it took like the whole psychological profile is like they got to the point where the AI is able to create the same type of rap that Biggie would create, that Drake would create.
Do y'all catch what we saying? Because
they don't need nobody no more.
Do you understand what we're saying? Why you think all these AI generated songs coming out, but it sounds just like the artist? That's how AI was able to take that information from the artist, take the voice, run it through the AI machine, and it mimics the voice. That's what we trying to tell y'all. It's already here. They mimicking the voice
and the
of the
cadence.
artist.
I don't even know how to even do it. The voice indicator.
And they get it, yeah.
That's
like
insane, bro.
And you see all these songs that's circulating online. That's basically like that's gonna be like the new way of putting out form of music. That's what they set up there and told them SAG after and all them people that was marching out there. They was in fear that they was gonna get replaced with the AI. Y'all gotta understand. They don't need
what
these
they
actors.
really out there about, right? Right.
They could use Chat GPT to generate the script. You could generate a script in minutes, shit, seconds now.
Right.
All you do is go to Chat GPT and say, write a script about anything. Just put in there whatever you're gonna write. You want it to write about, and it'll type you out a whole script, a whole book. Right? Look, they even write short books on there, so you could ask Chat GPT to write you a short book. Say if you want to write a short book about flowers or something, you just type it in there, and it actually creates a whole book form for you. So people just use the script writers, they just use the AI to do the script, and they use the CGI just to play as the actor. All they need is green screen and then the sensors of them being hooked up to those little sensors. So when they basically program it with the green screen and start adding all the backgrounds and stuff to it, they don't need the actor to do that.
They damn sure don't.
They don't need the actor to do that no more. So that's why they was out there all that marching and shit. SAG after and the Writers Guilds and all them was out there. That's a lot of jobs being cut.
Bro, every job
a lot of jobs
can
being
be replaced.
cut.
Every job on the planet can be replaced with AI now.
Yep.
Do you
It started off with the phone operating systems. Now with everything you call up, you know what I'm saying? Everything you call up got an AI response. Got an AI response to it.
Wally.
With options. Voice recorded options. You calling up places, you know what I'm saying? And you using your voice to communicate with the AI. You're using your human voice, you know what I mean, to put your information into an AI robot. And it's processing the data back to the company to see if it, you know what I mean? So y'all understand what we talk about. The AI been here already. It's in your hand. Every time you click on that cell phone, that's the AI robot right there. That's what it takes to service these phones. Is AI computer software.
Right.
It ain't even nothing to fear. All this shit's still here to assist us. You're still getting it assistance from it anyway. So man, look, man, we about to get up out of here, man. We about to get up out of here. This was actually a fire broadcast, man.
Hell yeah.
Entertainment, information.
Hell yeah.
Entertainment and information, bro.
Button, man. We definitely dropped some gems in this joint.
Pulling up receipts, showing y'all. Played the Willie Lynch letters all the way through. Broke that down for y'all. Talked about Jonathan Majors.
They gonna have the AI replace these niggas. They don't even need to use Willie Lynch no more.
Nope.
That's why they getting rid of all these actors. You realize all these actors and celebrities, all them niggas are actors. The politicians are actors. Everybody in that circle are actors. They have to be. They all have to act a certain image to sell to the masses, to keep the masses in line.
But they all obsolete right now. Think about it. They taking everybody down. They don't want to pay them no more. They loose ends. They don't need them anymore. You gotta realize a lot of celebrities are going night-night.
Damn, they going night-night, man.
Yeah, a lot of them are a lot of them are unalived or in jail.
Or getting hit with all these sexual assault.
Right. Y'all see what's happening? They don't need them anymore. And then they don't need the general population anymore. That's why sticky. You know what I'm saying? Sticky. You know what I mean? They're getting rid of the general population too, because they don't need them anymore. The AI can run the restaurants. The AI can mop the floor.
All right.
The AI can pick up the trash. The AI can deliver the food. So sticky.
We got the soaps and body oil.
Sticky. You know what I mean? You get your free burger, get your free donut, get your sticky.
We got the soaps and body oils, man. Make sure y'all
next thing you know, heart problem or cancer or something else. Sticky. So get that ZE-TOX.
We got the African gold, the Egyptian amber. Make sure y'all get y'all soaps and body oils as well, man. We got all types of natural soaps. Everything natural soaps, all natural herbs. Rosemary mint, acne complexion, sweet orange. Got the lavender. Comes in this nice gift bag as well. So, but it's got the multi butter soap. I think we got the shea butter soap on here too. Yeah, we do. We're a wild rose. I know we got the
butter skin.
What is it at? Oh, that's the coconut papaya soap. All right, hold on. I remember seeing one of these. Is it? That's the Primus clay. So all these, the eucalyptus spearmint. Damn, I know I seen the shea butter one on here somewhere.
That's lavender shea right there.
Lavender shea. Oh,
yeah,
the vanilla got the vanilla goat's milk too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of a big seller right there. People love that.
Right.
Vanilla goat's milk.
This one,
yeah, I told him I ain't gonna put on no dress. I don't play that dress stuff.
All right, got the cocoa butter drink too. So
I don't even know what made me think about that. I don't put on no dress.
We was talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
Fellas got the beard oils for the fellas, man. Make sure y'all pick up y'all beard oils as well. You know
Right.
Get that beard oil. Your beard.
That's at the Night and Day Net Market, y'all. We also got t-shirts and hoodies over there.
All right. If y'all ain't get that handmade our Night and Day body balm yet, what y'all waiting on?
Good.
Y'all see all natural ingredients. You see that cocoa butter?
Right.
Got the kernel oil, got the coconut oil.
Yeah, we don't do no chemicals, bro. So we don't do no chemicals, man.
No chemicals.
We don't do no chemical.
Everything gotta be natural. We already getting poisoned enough.
Right.
Through our, you know what I mean?
No chemical.
Through the commercialized stuff that they selling to us, that mass production.
Right. We don't do no chemical.
Shit, what kind of chemical you got now? I ain't put no chemicals. Only juices and berries. Shit, that ain't nothing but ultra.
Right. We got the exotic Manuka honey scrub. Y'all know about Manuka honey. Y'all know what that do. All right, we got some. I mean, y'all already know what that do. Get that scrub in there. Get all that black stuff that people be having around their eyes and all that. You need this Manuka honey to scrub that, man.
Niggas need some iron too.
And iron, yeah, definitely need some
Hell
iron.
yeah,
That's
sleep iron and yup.
Iron
and put some scrub, the Manuka honey scrub under there. Yeah.
This for any blemish, like any blemishes you got, that's what the Manuka honey's there for, definitely. So I understand what. And we got some other homemade scrubs that we get from other black suppliers other entrepreneurs like ourselves. Got the strawberry kiwi, the lemongrass. All this stuff is naturally made, man. We don't mess around, yo. Everything gotta be naturally made. You don't mess around.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We got the t-shirts. Definitely get the t-shirts over here. These are high quality t-shirts.
They damn sure is. Thick cotton, 100% cotton, man. It ain't mixed with none of that other shit that be out there.
Nope, 100% cotton t-shirts, man. Damn, it's
This
like
here is the best product.
It's like Trinidad fake factory or something like that make print out these Jones.
Nah, it's I think it was Haiti.
Haiti, yeah. Yup. Oh, we got the shower. Yeah, we got the mugs over here as well. Oh, we got some other the bathroom sets. You got your melanated bathroom sets. We got a few of these Jones left. You know what I'm saying? So if you trying to deck your bathroom out, put some different type of energy in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get you a bathroom set. Got 2 different colors. You see that? That's hot right there though.
Hell
you
yeah.
get the John for the back of the toilet. You get the little rug for the front of the toilet, and you get the shower rug with the shower curtain. That's art. Melanated art, man. From people, you know what I mean, independent entrepreneurs that print, you know what I mean, that draw these and print these Jones out, man. We don't play no games. We unite. We turning this into digital tosser. We ain't playing no games. If you sell natural products, you know what I mean, let us know. Yeah, that's hot right there. I like that. They got all them different sayings in there. Like, that's crazy. That's fire right there. Yeah, man. Come deck your bathrooms out, man. We got black authors on here as well. Support the black authors, man. On our Amazon shop. All y'all that hit us up to get y'all books on our shop, we answered all them emails back. Everybody got their book on here. We got some children's books on here from black authors. We got some, you know what I'm saying, some novels on here, poetry books on here. And these are all the people that contact us to get their books on our shop. Everything
We
is
about
on
building a community here, man. We trying to build this, like JR said, the digital Tulsa type of thing we building up here. We got some more plans that we got for the future for this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, man, we just trying to be the solution and not just complain about the problems all the time. You know what I mean? I hear a lot of that in our community, a lot of complaining, but no actual doing. I see a lot of hating. But you know what I mean? Nobody. Yeah, I see a lot of hating, but people ain't using that energy that they hate, and they need to convert that to be productive with themselves and in their life and in their community and their household first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we focused on solutions more than the problems. We figured out the problems years ago. So it's like, all right, we figured out the problems, but I feel like I don't even want to approach the people until we have solutions for those problems. And that's how we built our platform. We already came with the solution while educating y'all about the problems. You know what I'm saying? We already had the solution right there.
Y'all, the ZE-TOX, y'all can come over here and read all the 5-star reviews.
Fact.
Some of y'all in here probably right now, the ZEOLITE, we already know. Let them know, man. Let them know. I mean, how it been really helping y'all and getting y'all numbers down when y'all go to the doctors and all that. Like, these are real results that, you know what I mean, because they understood that it got rid of all that inflammation. all that inflammation built up, and a lot of people's head clarity. You don't wake up feeling groggy no more. You like, you know how when you gotta wake up, you gotta sit at the edge of the bed for like 2 or 3 minutes before you get up. None of that grogginess. It's all, you know what I mean? Like, just come through and read the reviews on here, man. You already know.
Bro, I was about to tell him how we gave some to our uncle, and our uncle lost 30 pounds.
Lost 30 pounds.
And he only been taking it for a month.
That's
exactly. Me and JR's uncle, you know what I mean? He lost 30 pounds just for taking a 1 month supply of it. It's crazy.
1 month supply, yep. There's somebody in here, hold on, somebody who said they lost 20 pounds in just a month. Yeah.
Fact. It's crazy.
Because it's not the fat that is getting rid of, it's all the inflammation.
It's all that
the water,
fluid, bro.
The fluid retention. That's left, you know what I mean? And that's
you got me. Unc had a lot of fluid in his legs, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Unc had a lot. Now I'm just gonna let y'all know our Unc had a lot of fluid in his legs, and all that fluid went bye-bye.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? And he lost, you know what I mean, up to almost 30 pounds.
Like 30 pounds, bro.
Right. And a lot of that was fluid, which is dangerous. Dangerous when your body, when your legs are swollen like that, your ankles, that's dangerous.
And that's the heavy metals in your joints and your tissue. And it stores in your organs as well. The heavy metal stores in your organs because it has nowhere to flush. It has nowhere to flush it out your system.
Facts.
So you need something to attach yourself to it so it can pull it out. And so the zeolite is ultramagnetic, and the heavy metals in your body stick to it.
And it's helping people with their blood pressure.
Exactly. And people with their diabetes and all that.
Yeah.
It's helping people. We can't say it cure anything for FDA purposes. Because the FDA come, you know how they is.
Right.
We just saying that help a lot of people. It's anecdotal. You could read the results by all the people that leaving the reviews, and then you could look on the NIH website, the National Institution of Health website, to see what they use zeolite for.
Fact.
To help people with Alzheimer's, to prevent people from getting Alzheimer's. They use zeolite to clean up Chernobyl. They use zeolite to clean up Hiroshima because you clean up radioactive waste. Any radioactive waste, the zeolite attaches onto it like a magnetic and pulls everything out your system. So that's why people losing weight in 20. They using losing weight in a month, 20 pounds, because that's all the fluid retention that's stored up in your joints and all that.
And it cleans out some fat tissue too, because you gotta understand when those chemicals and stuff, they store, a lot of them store into your fat cells, but they be dead cells also. So it takes those fat cells out that got the chemicals all in it, because we're all infected with all these chemicals that they're spraying with everywhere and putting in our food and water. All of us have it in our system.
Yeah, it is.
Except those of us who continuously take zeolite, we continuously flushing it out of our systems. But a lot of people are just walking around with it in their bodies for years, and a lot of them they got a lot of health problems. They don't realize it's the accumulation of all these toxins.
Can I also drop a quick jewel on them real quick? All the Wi-Fi waves that we get through all these signals and all that.
Right.
What you think zeolite could do to combat that? Being though it's still all magnetic waves. I'm talking about these devices you carry around in your pocket that you sleep with on your stomach, or you sleeping with it on your lap. Or you charging your phone on your lap.
And we all done that.
We all look all the devices.
All continuously do that.
Look all the devices that we got hooked up to Wi-Fi. Look all the devices, laptops, TVs, phones, Alexas, what else? Anything else that's hooked up to the software is giving off radioactive waves.
Right.
You gotta figure that out. I'm telling you, there's ways to combat that shit. That's why we be telling niggas the zeolite is what get the nanoparticles and all that shit out. Because you know that's what they spraying anyway. All that chemtrail shit we be seeing all day. trying to block out the sun and all that shit Bill Gates and them was doing.
Right.
That's in the media. So we ain't saying nothing that's haven't came out in articles and in the media. They was saying they was using that to try to control the weather. So we already know.
All right, here you go. I posted the National Institute of Health about zeolite. I posted it in there. Nice. Those are y'all. These are scientific studies, y'all, showing how zeolite detoxify the body. It gets rid of actually not just the body. It like we said earlier, it detoxify environments also.
Yeah. Like they
radioactive waste, microplastic, heavy metals.
They could have cleaned up that Flint,
oil
Michigan
spill
shit.
And all that.
Yeah,
they could have been cleaned up that Flint, Michigan shit.
That Flint, Michigan shit. All they needed to do was put zeolite in the water.
That's
actually the whole America. Actually, the whole.
They got the research right here, bro. I just posted it in the chat. They can literally clean that Flint, Michigan shit with zeolite. It's in their own scientific research. This is the government website, mind you, that I just posted it on here.
Right. But see, they using everything to go by contract. So if ain't no demand for it and no contracts built around it, they ain't gonna do that. The city ain't gonna take no holistic point of view of cleaning up the water.
Right.
Because they still following codes and shit. So they ain't gonna
the chemicals that
they just gonna use the same chlorine, the same fluoride that heats up, it turn into fluorine, right?
Right.
That's a chemical thing floating through the pipes. And
it's
pipes
like they intentionally
nasty and old. And you would know them pipes is nasty and old and rusted, and the drinking water is coming off of that. Niggas was making Kool-Aids with that shit for years.
Right.
They really targeted. Niggas was making Kool-Aid with that. Niggas still is making Kool-Aid with spigot water. I hope not.
Why do you think most of us walking around crazy and you know what I mean? Ain't got no damn common sense.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope not, man.
Our damn brains are cooked. All these chemicals.
Y'all gotta get some sink filters and shower filters. You need filters on your sinks and you need filters on your shower head. Yeah, we got them on our Amazon shop as well. So everything we use, and we find the suppliers of it. You know what I'm saying? And then then we get y'all orders out. So we get y'all order. We ship y'all orders out fast. So y'all already know. For as long as we've been doing it,
out of here, man. I'm tired as hell.
Right.
But this was a fire live though, man. Make sure y'all shared it. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video and share it, man.
Yeah.
We definitely dropped some gems in this, John. And if y'all want to keep supporting, you know what I mean? The shops are there. Links are pinned to the top. I posted the information about the zeolite in the chat. If any of y'all interested in that, if any of y'all geeks and nerds like we are, you know what I mean, you interested in know, damn, what is the zeolite? What do it actually do? Well, these are real, actual scientific studies from the NIH, National Institute of Health, .gov. And they tell you right there in the research that it helped. And I'm like, wow, why ain't they using this? Well, we realized that our government and them is not in the business of healing anyone.
They're in the chemical business.
Right, they in the chemical business. So.
They dump all the chemicals in the food and stuff.
Sabi told us that.
Yeah, they're contracted to do that.
Sabi told us that for the longest. He said when he told them he cured AIDS, what they do, they basically try to lock him up.
Y'all throw him in jail.
He won that case, and after he won that case, he went around the world to tell everybody I cure AIDS, and most of the countries shut him out because they're not interested in healing people. They want people to be sick because they don't want you to fight against the system. They don't want you to be thinkers. They don't want your mind to be strong. They don't want you to be sharp.
What's the Willie Lynch, John? Break the body, take the mind.
Right.
The sickness in the body is like we said, man. We out of here, man.
We out, y'all.
I gotta hit y'all with old head.
Back in the machine.
Out of here, though.
Right.
I got hit with the old head before we get out of here.
Yep.
A lot of y'all gotta
right in the machine.
Y'all gotta do y'all research, man.
But that's because you don't have the information.
Okay.
Huh? Just public. All you got to do is go look it up. Huh? I didn't come here to find out what you think.
No, I'm just asking.
No, you didn't. You say you thought. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Huh? Huh?
Okay.
So well, I don't want to hear what you thought. I saw the check, nigga. Huh? So I got to sit in what you thought. Who cares? Huh? That's all I'm saying.
Have a blessed night. It's simple as that. And we jump back in the machine. Fuck you talking about? We ain't fighting it. What's up, gang?
Were you forced to take the DJ Jazzy Jab and the flesh pinch? Were you damaged by that experimental Fauci ouchie? Do you have neurological pain, chest pain, heart palpitations, headaches, brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and abdominal discomfort? With all the environmental disasters and contaminants plaguing our land, water, air, and food, we need something to counteract all the pollution that is making us sick. This is where ZEOLITE comes to the rescue. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels, lower the risk of viruses like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days, purchase now at nightanddayNetmarket.com, and haven't been evaluated by the FDA. We do not claim our product cure or treat any ailments. Please consult with your medical healthcare provider to see if ZEOLITE will be right for you.